Just want to start off by thanking everybody who's here tonight for round one of the Canaan Wedding Doubleheader. A nice two-night special spanning across 2 states, starting this evening at beautiful Everly. And we're going to continue this baby up in Philly tomorrow night, going to keep the party going. The two of you have been a part of each other's lives for a very long time, and I think that speaks to the connection you have and your love for each other.
Rob, KRISTIN, you are the definition of a couple that I would love to have. The love that you guys share, I hope one day that I can have that. I know Mommy and Daddy would be proud of you. Daddy would be, it's about time. With some choice words, but I can't say those. Solange.
Turning out the grain again. The bells began to chime. In time, she says, there's no turning back. Keep your eyes on the tracks and through the fields. Somehow there's blue. Time will tell, she'll see us through. Just how it stays. Keep your hands on the wheel, and through it all, somehow we know. Time will tell, we always know. Time will tell, we always know. Tell, we always know.
Robert and KRISTIN, the church tonight shares your joy. The church welcomes you here. Today you gather with all your family and friends to celebrate and establish a lifelong partnership. And so I know that we all pray for you. Robert and KRISTIN have put a lot of work into this day for all of us. Their desire was that this would be wonderful for all of us. And when they walked into church, I thought, oh dear God, KRISTIN's going to see these windows and she's going to yell at me because we just tore out all the stained glass windows, we're replacing them. I thought, oh my God, KRISTIN, all day I was worried, what's she going to say? You know what she said to me? I didn't even notice, Father Pete, when I pointed it out to her, because she had her eyes fixed on the right thing. She wasn't worried about the externals all of a sudden. It's kind of wonderful, isn't it? She had her eyes on Robert and on this moment and on all of you and all of us. I'm a witness like you. They marry each other. They create a sacrament. They create for us tonight a sign of God's great love. So I say with a smile on my face, I can't marry them. The beauty is they marry each other. Tonight you look at each other and you say to each other, but I choose you. I choose you with a unique, an intimate, a wonderful love. I call you my husband. I call you my wife. I choose you. I have this theory about love. When you're young and when love begins, it's based on a simple principle. You look for what you hold in common. You look for what you can agree upon. You look upon what you can share. But Robert and Kristen remind us of a beautiful truth today that the love that is mature is the one that can endure different perspectives. You see, Robert and Kristen, there's your future as husband and wife. The wedding ceremony, that takes only a matter of moments. The marriage, that's a lifetime. And by the way, I can remind you, know what they're thinking right now? If I would just shut up, they could get there a lot sooner, right? Because I think I can speak for all of them that the promises you make to each other tonight, we also make the same promise, do we not?
I, Robert, take you, Kristen, to be my wife. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I, Kristen, take you, Robert, to be my husband. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. And I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
So Robert and Kristen, you have declared your consent before the church. What God has joined, let no one ever divide. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate our newly married couple.
On this 31st day of October, we're gathered here this evening to celebrate the marriage of Rob and Kristen.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out, first of all. There's a reason why Kristen and I decided to have this way and tomorrow night the other way, because y'all all mean the most to us. You've always welcomed me into your home and treated me like a son. You're an example to all of us to what marriage is. Perry, you have given your most valuable time in the past to others. You've served your community. And I know how you adore Kristen, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping make all of this happen. Martha is truly devoted to her family. She loves her children with all her heart. You've always made me feel like, well, one of the family. Since the day I proposed, my brain has been pretty much flooded with memories. I think, what would my dad think of this? He would probably make fun of my pocket square. He would poke and prod at me, but that meant he loved you and he cared. I think about my mom, too. As tough as she was, she'd be crying with the rest of us. What marriage says is I love you, enough to commit to you for life. You've made me every day want to be a better man, and I love you.
Kristen, you're everything that a big sister should be. You've always set a great example for me, and have always had my back despite us being 11 years apart. Rob, you make my sister incredibly happy. You've always acknowledged and appreciated Kristen for the incredible person that she is. Cheers to KRISTIN and Rob, everybody. Love you guys. Cheers.
Since we were little kids, he said if he got married, I was going to be the best man. I am proud of the man you've become, all the struggles you've done. KRISTIN, you've been a big sister to me since, I don't know, I was 10 years old. Robbie's so lucky to have you. To my brother.
Before you smile, and the pages have always been blank like the trees in the wild. But the wind, yes, the wind keeps pushing you to me. Time and time, I know when it's time to leave. Memories we made will never be lost. With the look on your face, we both knew the cost. But the wind, yes, the wind keeps howling. I put in the pictures, you put in the time, you put all those memories so deep inside my mind. Now the wind, yes, the wind keeps pushing you to me. Time and time, I know when it's time to leave. Memories we made will never be lost. Look on your face, we both knew the cost.
Rob, we're so happy to officially have you in the family. I know you've had a sort of short courtship, but we're a conservative family. 25 years, I think, was enough. Your concern and care for your family and your friends comes first and always. We're so very proud to have you in our family, and this is going to work out real well. We're so happy to have you here. As for my daughter, the Peenie, KRISTIN, we're so very proud of KRISTIN. KRISTIN has spent her life worrying about everyone else first. What more could you ask for someone to always put other people ahead of herself? Mom and I love you so much. We're so happy and proud of what you've made yourself. You've given so much more than we could ever give to you because of how you are and what you've done. That's the way we'll always think of you.
One of the most beautiful experiences for anybody that has ever experienced is love. We all look for it. We all look for love. It's one of the things that are priceless. You can't pay for it. You can't ask for it. It just happens to you. To see it develop, not just love, but true love, infatuation, forgiveness. I've gotten to see it by two of the most people that I've ever truly loved as a friend, but gotten to see love as two individuals develop. I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart of teaching me what I hope to have and what I hope to find, but how I hope to treat somebody else. Thank you so much, Rob and KRISTIN.
She's one of the sweetest, most caring people I know. I would do anything for her because that's who she is. We are all number one to her. When we were young, KRISTIN and I spent most of our summers down the shore, endlessly walking up and down that Ocean City boardwalk. We almost made it a point to wish on a star at the end of every night. And many of those wishes was for true love. It was at the shore where we met Rob. We were 14. And while I always thought you were one of the most strongest people I know, he made you stronger. KRISTIN and I feel so blessed to have you in my life. I feel privileged to have witnessed the journey you and Rob have taken, to see both of you grow, watch your love evolve and strengthen. Salute.
Memories we made will never be lost. With the look on your face, we both